Putting families first. That's what the Texas Homeschool Coalition is all about. And this year has been an amazing year. We started because this is an odd year with the Texas legislative session, and we had several bills that we were pushing hard for. One was CPS reform, another was a parental rights legislation, family law reform, and the Attorney General worked with us early in the spring of this year and rendered an opinion that had a huge impact, supporting the case law that parents have a God-given fundamental right to make decisions for their children. Unfortunately, as we've written, we were disappointed because none of that legislation was passed into law. And what we did say to legislators is this is going to be harmful to families. And I wish we had been wrong. But in July, we saw the Pardo case, a classic case of CPS abuse. They took little Drake, 4 years old, special needs child, from his home, and as we've talked about, he is home now as a result of a Supreme Court decision, but that case continues. And then, of course, I've mentioned another case that is in front of the Texas Supreme Court where a judge gave joint custody of a 4-year-old daughter to a man who is related to her neither by blood or marriage. That is a parental rights case. And the people defending that father who opposed that are quoting extensively from the Attorney General's ruling that was issued on our behalf in the spring. We filed amicus briefs for that case at the Texas Supreme Court, and we continue to work on that. So it's amazing how all of this stuff, although we didn't get the support we wanted and we didn't get this legislation passed, God has used the circumstances that have happened since then to raise these issues, including the James Younger case in Dallas, where a mother seeking to transition her 7-year-old son to a girl. And CPS, rather than investigating that, has facilitated that. And the Attorney General recently wrote a letter challenging that and pointing out that while they took the case, or took the child in the Pardo case without evidence, they got plenty of evidence in the James Younger case, and they are facilitating rather than opposing that. So we are excited about what the Lord is doing in terms of raising these issues. We are continuing to work with other legislators and the governor, calling for a special session so that we can deal with these issues and protect families, because families come first. Thank you for continuing to pray for us and for your financial support and for helping us keep Texas families free.